Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Nexus at Night, your weekly Vanguard stream. I'm
Sorry,
Atlas.
I'm late. It's my fault. I'm Matt.
I'm Root Beer.
You're the opposite of late. You were in the room when I got here. You were the first one here.
I've been playing a lot of Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven, which is a remake of a Super Nintendo title, Romancing Saga 2, shockingly. And it is absolutely incredible. They've done it again. The Saga remakes over like the past 7 years or so, starting with Saga Frontier into Minstrel Song, have been incredible. The remake Saga games have been really, really good.
When I hear Romancing the Saga, I just think of the movie Romancing the Stone, which is not.
That is not. But they're pretty cool because so Square Enix has a lot of RPG franchises between Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, which everybody has fucking heard of.
Yep.
But there's also this third middle child, actually probably third child RPG franchise called Saga. And it's basically, it works incredibly differently than the other two, where the characters don't have levels. You gain stats by just participating in combat.
Cool.
And instead of learning abilities by being taught them, or as you hit a certain level, you learn abilities randomly in combat by attacking with certain weapons.
So if you pick up
an axe, right?
Yeah.
You'll eventually use your axe attack, and eventually you'll be oh, I can throw my axe.
So it's just practice the RPG.
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
And your stats will increase as you participate in combat. You'll be oh, I gained some HP. Oh, I gained some battle points, maybe, if that's how that works in that game.
Right.
And it's kind of built the stories are very bare bones. They're not very complicated stories. It's there's a bad, evil thing in the world, and we need X thing to defeat it or make it weaker or whatever.
Wizard bad, you hero, go kill.
But they don't tell you where any of those things are. So as the game goes, you kind of just talk to NPCs who will be oh, there's this location over here, yada yada, and your character's oh, I'll just go to that location. And there's no you travel from location to location via the map, and it's kind of an open world RPG.
This kind of just sounds like D&D.
Well, yeah. Not really. I mean, you kind of explore around, you talk to people, you try to figure things out. You try to figure out sometimes what you're even supposed to be fucking doing, which some of the games are better about telling you than others. And then, and you this game's pretty clear you want to defeat the 7 heroes. And so the tutorial of Romancing Saga 2, you go and you defeat one of the 7 heroes, the first one. But there's still 6 more. And they are somewhere. Could be
when
anywhere.
I say it sounds like D&D, I mean the thing where they just kind of drop you somewhere and then you are just all right, figure it out. Go. Yeah,
sometimes
go talk
this
to
one is pretty railroad at the start of the game. The tutorial, I think the prologue is pretty much the same for most people for
gotcha.
For no matter what goes on. But after that, you basically the way it works is you have the emperor dies. And using inheritance magic gives all of his memories and skills to his son. And then the son is the one who ends up defeating Kazinsi, the first of the 7 heroes. And then when he died, then 100 years pass. The game takes place over hundreds of years.
Okay.
And then he passes his knowledge to the new emperor who you select based on different classes.
Now, is this one of those games where you'll get to a point where it's hey, it turns out you've been doing it wrong the whole time?
Yeah, that's how every Saga game is.
Oh, God damn it.
but it's still beatable. It's just going to be if I play this again, I will do something differently.
Okay. Because
this game, every good open world game, and I'm going to keep the word good in here very specifically, lets you miss things.
Yeah.
It is completely content with you just missing something completely.
Yes. And that's just a personality thing that I have with not wanting to be wrong about stuff. So it's very frustrating.
You just gotta let it happen. You're this is my first time through the game. It's experience, right? It's experience they want to create for you.
Yeah, my ass is saving every 3 seconds.
You want to do that in every Saga game anyway. Because your characters, you heal between every battle. Like you don't need to use healing items outside of battle.
Awesome.
But your characters have life points, and every time they get incapacitated in battle, they lose 1 life point. And in Romancing Saga 2, if a character runs out of life points, they are dead forever and removed from your party.
Very Fire Emblem-ish. That's
so you save a lot in Saga games because things are pretty annoying, or can be. You can die. Things can go badly very quickly, so you should save a lot.
When you say you lose 1 life point, you mean like from your total? Like
yeah, characters might start with anywhere from like 7 to 12. I had a character with 28 at one point for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there.
And then if you died, it's now 27. And
but you can like use any healing spell to get them back up from being incapacitated in battle. Like it doesn't need to be like a revive spell like in Final Fantasy. It can just be like a potion, and they'll get up. But if they get hit again and die, you'll lose another life point. And some Saga games, even if they're incapacitated, they can still be hit. So you can actually lose multiple life points by like. But that can't. I don't think that can happen in Romancing Saga 2. It hasn't happened to me yet.
I just love the idea of like your partner is dead in battle next to you, and the opponent you're fighting walks over and just kicks the corpse.
Yeah, that can happen in like Minstrel Song. Say, for life points in Minstrel Song, you can recover life points in the game. But I was gonna say something else about this one.
Welcome to my world.
But yeah, you're pretty much just like building your party and like using different weapons and stuff and like learning stuff. And then, and like, yeah, like it. Oh, yeah, I was going to say in Romancing Saga 1, my first playthrough, I think I missed like 3 of the, you have to collect these gemstones to make the final boss weaker. I ended up getting like 2 or 3 of them, like some really low number. I think 3. Because like there were some I just couldn't collect because after, like, as you battle, the story progresses with or without you in Minstrel Song. So if you're just grinding, the game will progress. Like time will progress. So the game, you don't actually want to grind. In fact, sometimes you want to actively avoid battle.
Shit. I was busy collecting 30 bear asses and the enemy general leveled the city.
Yeah, you were. But there's nothing to be grinding bear asses for. It's your fault for grinding bear asses.
I kind of love that. Like that's always a trope in RPGs that I found sort of frustrating. Like how to write around that. Where like, okay, you are supposed to, defeat the Dark Lord, but you can take your sweet ass time and go on as many side quests as you want.
Yeah, I mean, you could do side quests, right? But if you're constantly encountering monsters while doing so, the game is going to become harder.
Yes.
And like as you fight, the monsters you fight get stronger, and so everything's going to get stronger against you, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's very cool. So I had progressed the game so much that like the gemstones I was looking for, like there's like the aquamarine, which is like under a lake, was just gone. Like somebody came and took it because like I take it to them.
Because you just took your sweet ass time.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know that there was a timer on at that time, so I was like, well, I guess that's that. So I just went to go fight the final boss. There's only like 3 of the things. But it's such like the Saga series is so cool. And I started playing at the end of last year. Or maybe a couple years ago, I started playing Saga Frontier was the first one I played, which is got remastered a few years ago. Super, super good. Probably the easiest one to get into, at least the only one I could really stick with originally. And it has like a bunch of playable characters, but the stories are kind of separated, but it's built in the same way where it's kind of an open world RPG. And it looks very weird. If you look at any of the Saga Frontier art, or like the gameplay, like it's a very weird looking game. And then I played Minstrel Song last year as well, and that game is really, really good. But I think Romancing Saga 2, like the presentation is impeccable. I think they really knocked it out of the park with this one.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. I haven't been doing shit. I've been reading shonen manga. I got bored and downloaded the Jump app because I need to kill time at work, especially when I'm assigned to the front counter.
Now, when you read it on the Jump app, can you like put it on your desktop somehow so you don't get caught by the boss, or what's the
Just
what's
on
the
my
play?
phone. Nobody really gives a fuck. No, people don't come out. I mean, no one visits the fucking front counter in our office, so
Gotcha.
like I'm just kind of sitting alone up there.
I didn't know how much of the boss man is like floating around, and
Not that much.
that's good.
Like if I hear someone coming, I just have to turn the phone around and pretend that I'm working.
Smart.
But like,
yeah, there's something like as somebody who's pretty anti-work for the most part. Teaching, like if you're anti-work, don't do teaching because it's not like
get away with it.
Yeah, it's not like I can look busy. The things happen to you, and you got to do shit, and then
but also like I work from home half the time, so that's easier to be reading manga on my phone.
Yes, that is true.
I would never admit to reading manga.
I know the like dark cloud over our weeks for one particular reason, which we will not talk about because we got it all out of our systems.
Yeah,
beforehand.
in the pre-show, but also just like it's depressing enough.
What I will say is that I am tired because not just that, I had to take my dad to the doctor on Wednesday. Now, for those who don't know, my dad has Parkinson's. So when you go see him, it's anywhere between like maybe 80% of what he used to be before his diagnosis and like almost a stone statue, depending on how poorly his medication is working that day. It was the latter. And there is something very haunting about helping your parents up and like kind of carrying them around the way they used to carry you. So
it'd be like that.
Yeah. So I was on edge for all of that day. And then on Thursday was my formal observation with the district. So the principal comes in and sits in the corner with a clipboard like a gargoyle for an entire period. Luckily, it turned out okay because, for one, they let you pick which class. I'm like, let's do the honors class, the kids who actually want to be there. But also, about halfway through, they're like, hey, there's this field trip. We got to go. And then, like, half of my kids stood up and left. And that means that I can then pay more attention to each individual kid. Because there's this weird paradox of, like, how much time are you spending helping your students? Versus like, getting through the material. I'm like, you pick one.
Yeah, I always try to pick one. Yeah, I have like this weird like half where I do like half talking and then I'll give them stuff to work on, like small groups, and then I'm like, but sometimes it's hard to get to everyone.
Yeah, definitely. But with half the class done, always good.
Easy.
Yeah. And then props to this one kid who, on the way, like I gave them something to like work on. Right as the guy came in to take him for the field trip, and on the way out, she's like, "Hey, I have I want to share out." Like on her way out the door, and it was like, wonderful. Like you made me look so good. So when I see them next week, I'm bringing like soda or candy or something.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Kit Kat
bribed the students.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's not bribery. I warned them.
He's rewarding good behavior.
Yes,
exactly.
Bribery, or it's not bribery, it's threatening and lying to them, but it's not bribing them. Because I was like, the principal's coming, better be on your best behavior.
Positive reinforcement.
Yes, correct.
Exactly.
So that was my week, and then today I was just so empty of bluster. But
at least it's Friday.
Tired.
And it's a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, it's a 3-day weekend.
Wait, you all get Monday off, right?
Yes, I do. Do you?
Me or him?
You.
I do.
I know he does.
Yeah.
He's a federal employee. He's a state employee.
Yeah.
And I too am a state employee, technically. So
I know schools were weird about Veterans Day in California.
Yeah, we didn't get Indigenous Peoples Day off.
Correct.
We got Veterans Day off.
Which is why I asked.
Fair enough.
But did you get Indigenous Peoples Day off, Root Beer?
I don't think I did. No.
Oh, okay. My fault.
Did you?
I did.
Lucky bastard.
He's federal, right?
Right. Federal versus
IDK,
state.
Man.
Might be
I don't understand how all this crap works.
Yeah, California has to decide that it's a holiday.
That makes sense. like MLK Day. Like MLK Day wasn't a thing in every state immediately. So Root Beer sent me Messiah 2 Mullet Boogaloo in the mail.
Audio.
Yeah.
Audio. I have no idea how to build this. I'm just going to pull something off of Decklog.
That sounds
Or
like
not
what
Decklog,
that's what I would do in that
Yeah.
case. You can figure it out from there.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like I have Welstra, I still need 3 more copies of the dog guy, dog ears.
Yeah.
I have elf ears thanks to the man, the myth, the sarsaparilla legend, but I need to figure it out because I know we wanted to play some games.
Yeah.
And try and have a good time with ourselves.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, when you shaved your head, how long did it take your dome to grow back?
Not too long.
Not too long. This is
Been
9
watching.
days?
Yeah, it's fine. No,
About?
it's coming back fine.
Yeah.
Unless you're worried about balding, in which case I can lie to you.
Well, I know it's coming. It's coming like a freight train. But this way, not this.
Yeah. No, I think your hair's coming back. This is a reasonable rate, I think.
Yeah. What the hell? Magnolia Elder is topping the most? That's very strange.
Yeah.
It's number 6.
See, I don't know what Brant Gate cards you have access to be able to send you lists.
Right. So that's why I'm just going to look something up because I have Welstra, I have Silhouette Man. I think I have enough Brant Gate cards to kind of like make shotgun something.
Vanguard decks feel like the names are jokes. Silhouette Man.
Oh, that's my favorite part about it. It's a shit deck with a stupid name, and
it's so bad.
That's why I love it. Yeah,
it's so bad.
Let's see. Search Deck Nation Clan in Paldio. Please tell me there's something. Or
as you're checking the English results, the deck just came out.
All right. Okay, so it's got 8 total tops. And all right, just going off the most recent list, let's find out.
If you're looking at the Japanese list, don't do that. They have set 5 already.
Fuck. So what am I supposed to do exactly? Yeah, okay, it's all like Balderide, which I don't have. And
I mean, how many cyclers do you have?
I have 6. I have 4.
Play all of them.
Yeah. And then Bubble Mine, which I have, and then I think this one is one of the guys you sent. What's this deer-looking thing?
The cards I sent you are just cards that supported in Paldio in set 4. Nobody plays them because they're bad.
Oh, it's not that. It's this is a set 5 card which I cannot use.
Yeah.
Therefore, this is. Do I have to? Can't I just play Welstra?
No, I'm making you play in Paldio.
You suck.
No, go back to like September.
Whore.
Rude.
Yes.
Why would you
Can't believe you would slut shame me like
not,
that.
Not you, him. He's the whore. You're fine.
Yeah, that's rude. Why would you call him that?
Because he's making me play Paldio.
Get owned.
Atlas suffering live on air.
But me being the butt monkey is kind of the fun, isn't it?
Fun for someone.
Yeah. Namely me.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Good. That's still a set 5 card. When did set 5 come out?
Go back to like early September, August.
I am on early.
There's no way they have set 5 cards all the way back September 1st. Wait. Yeah, there's no way they have it in September. It came out October 11th. I cannot hear you right now.
What? Oh, Atlas muted himself?
I think something went wrong with Atlas's microphone.
Uh-oh. Technical issues.
I know, right? You're still muted, Atlas.
I know. For some reason, cable back after it was knocked out. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but it should fit. But it's doing the thing like your USB cable does, where it's just like, oh, it doesn't fit. And you turn it over, and then it doesn't fit again, and then you turn it over, and so on.
Oh,
okay. Better?
Oh, this one was running hostage.
Good. All right.
All right. Have you been able to figure something out?
And I'm going all the way back to Hong Kong, season 2.
Yeah.
September 1st.
So I imagine there's still a bunch of cards that you don't actually own in these lists, but you can just substitute them for all the bad cards no one plays.
$10 says it's Balderite. Seriously, it's the prison. They're running 3 of the prison girl that's like on play.
Yeah.
They rest.
Like, and not every list plays that, but you can run it.
Okay.
It also means you can run Forbidal.
And then there's the banana looking thing.
Yeah. Do you have the banana, though?
I don't. I have no reason to get the banana. And then whatever this order is with 2 lemons.
It's the hostage order, the one that lets you intercept.
Okay. Yeah. This isn't going to go great for me.
Yeah, like I said, you can't run any of the good cards because you don't have them, so you're just gonna have to like sub them in for all the bad cards no one plays.
Or I could play Silhouette Man, which is just as bad, but I have all the cards for it.
But Impuldio is a good deck.
You suck.
Do you have the
card? Are you trying to be lazy, where you're gonna want to have to take cards out of one deck and put them in another?
That's exactly what I have to do. Also, like I figured that was part of the process anyway.
Yeah. See, I figured you were gonna resolve this before we started streaming.
And yet I didn't.
You could have just asked me for a list. I would have thrown one together.
I could have, but I didn't.
What did he mean by that? What was his
nothing. I just have felt so overwhelmed the past few days that none of this occurred to me at any point. I just
understandable.
Yeah, sorry. I might just take the cards you gave me and then some staples and watch it suck.
I mean, that's what I was gonna do for you either way.
All right. Fine, let me go take apart my Wellstra because that has most of my staples anyway. And,
you want to play the Wellstra first?
I guess. Sure. I am also going to have to reconfigure everything because I was eating a second ago.
Take your time. we can look at new cards while you do that.
Sure. New cards, Pod Champ. Huh?
I don't want to steal that from MBT. I'd like to. I think everyone would like to not be Joseph.
Why?
Because he's just like flamboyant and annoying.
Oh, I mean, I'm flamboyant and annoying, so this is pretty.
You really should listen to Will of the Council. He's like extra annoying on that one.
What happens on Will of the Council again?
They discuss Reddit posts.
Have you all been watching the disease series where it's like they have to guess the flavor text of normal monsters?
I watched one of them and got bored of it.
The second one, the last question absolutely killed me. I was so sure. I was so sure on what the answer was. And the fact that there are 2 cards that are like a Dark World delicacy is infuriating.
See, I knew it wasn't Terror King Salmon because I know that it mentioned its row.
Wait,
Why do you know?
Really? It wasn't Terror King
How
Salmon.
is that what you remember from that card? How is that what you remember from that card? I was so sure it was Terror King. I didn't even know what the other card was.
See, I didn't know it was the lobster, but I just remember Terror King Salmon's flavor text mentioned that its roe was a Dark World delicacy, and I'm like, well, I know it's not Terror King.
What the hell?
Yeah. Feared salmon, master of the Sea of Darkness. Its roe is the best delicacy in the world of darkness. You are correct, sir.
No, this series is hilarious. So
Yeah.
good.
All right, I'll check out the second one because the first one was boring to me.
The later ones are so annoying. Like they're just like 4 flavor texts that are like almost all identical.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna turn these into Memento anyway.
The Battle Ox one gets me every time.
Yeah. No. The one that got me messed up was the one right before the Dark World delicacies, the monster that bends light to hide its image. Once he did the 50-50, I was convinced it was Illusionist Faceless Mage, but it wasn't.
What did it turn up to be?
I don't even know what it is. It's like this green guy. That's like covered in chains.
Green guy covered in chains.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Frog the Jam. No.
Something prisoner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Normal monster flavor texts are just
wacky.
Yeah.
It was Dark Prisoner.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little goblin guy in chains.
Mm-hmm.
And the flavor text is, this monster bends light to hide its image from the eyes of opponents. But it's like in chains and can't move.
Yeah. Also, it's the Dark Prisoner, but he bends light.
Yeah. It's very strange.
That is very strange. So
new cards. We got sidetracked.
Financier Tarasubaki.
Yeah, so this one is a promo card.
Christ.
Yeah.
The apotheosis is upon us. Yay!
Let's see. You put it into Soul, choose 2 order cards with the same name, put one of them to the bottom, put the other one into your hand, then choose one of your units that gets power plus 5,000. I really do need to just download that fucking Hikari meme. When you play an order during your turn, if you have Greater or Greater Vanguard, it gets 5k.
Drink, I guess?
Yeah. Alright. Next we have Dimensional Robo Die Trucker. So all of your units with Dimensional Robo in the same column as this unit get boost.
Okay. That's fine. It feels weird having it be a grade 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it works on itself because he will be in his own column.
Right. Okay, sure.
Yeah. And then we have Super Dimensional Robo Die Wing. When it's placed on rearguard circle from your hand, if you have a Vanguard with Dimensional Robo in his name, Energy Blast 3, choose 1 card from your soul with D Robo and his different card name, call it to rearguard circle at the end of the turn, put it back into your soul. And then if there's a base in your Eurozone, it gets 5k power or shield. If you have 3 or more, it gets another 5k.
Sure. Are we sure that it's not just Pale Moon, but robots?
That seems to be what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Anyways,
Glory Maker. What?
Yeah. So they did tease that we were getting like new encounter support with Battle Sister Coco, but apparently every nation is just going to be getting a retrain from a random 6k grade 1. So Glory.
I don't hate it. I kind of think it's cool.
Yeah. If you only have 1 clan on your Vanguard and there are no cards in your G zone, bleh. So unusable and premium.
Yep.
It gains all of the following. Drop when your greater or greater Vanguard is placed on the Vanguard circle. If there is no rearguard circle, if there's no unit with the same name on your rearguard circle, you can call it. And then when it boosts, if your Vanguard is greater or greater, you can either have it gain your opponent can't play blitz orders, or when your opponent would call cards from hand to guard circle, they have to call 2 or more until end of battle. And then if you do, retire it.
Okay.
Why would they restrict this from premium? What's wrong with that?
No.
I don't even know why they would restrict it from Messiah and Standard.
I don't know either.
Weird.
I mean, I guess I don't want Messiah to have a guard restrict, but you know.
Very strange.
They easily could have just had it be like, if you have a dimensional Robo Vander. I don't know.
Yeah, they could have just locked it to D-Robo, but they wanted it to be general encounter support.
Sure.
Next, we have Doreen the Thruster. Hey, I remember this one.
Oh, man.
I remember this card very well.
TBT. Or TBF, I guess.
If there's only one clan and no cards in your G zone, it gains all the following. When it's placed on rearguard circle, so charge 1, then choose 1 card from your drop zone, put it into your soul. And when your card is put into soul by card ability, if your Vanguard's greater or greater, it gets 3k power.
So it's just a straight improvement of the original.
Yeah.
I
like how they kept
if you have a G zone.
Yeah. I like how they upgraded it from 3, or they kept the power up at 3k from the original.
Yeah,
Like
because
the V version went up to 5k, but this was like, no, it's still 3.
it's back down to 3, but this does fuel itself now instead of just being passively there.
Yeah. It doing it like it already like you get 6k immediately, like just right when it's on your thing, right? Like it's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, unlike Brainwash Swirler, it doesn't have to be specifically soul charge. It is just when anything is put into your soul.
But you have to be playing one of the clan idiots, right?
Yeah. So literally just Luke here, but Doreen does get very big when you do that.
Wait, did they make this a pale moon?
No.
It's just
you don't have to
clan in your Vanguard circle.
You don't have to play same clans in standard.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Coco?
Huh.
In the Netherworld. I think it's a little before that because they have all the like wacky.
No, they don't.
Schmackety. No?
It's not.
It's
I love this stupid useless bot.
Oh my god, this bot sucks. Okay.
Let me go
Battle Sister Coco. I'm like just straight Googling it, and then the Vanguard wiki will usually have like you click V or you click overdress, and
I already have it.
Okay,
all right. I already know Kyrus translated it. So if your Vanguard only has 1 clan, no cards in G zone, then it gets when placed on rearguard circle, put a card from hand to soul. Look at the top 2 cards. Choose 1, put it into your hand. You either put the rest on top or into your soul. If you put a card in soul, not counting the cost, it gets 5k. And then if your opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, if your opponent drove or damage check a trigger this turn, it gets 10k power and shield.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah,
pretty neat.
Unfortunate that the 2 of the clans that they're encountering are not like in the game currently. Maybe we'll get the Tsukuyomi encounter.
That'd be cool.
That seems like a bit of a layup.
If they're doing darker regulars though, I'd kill for an Amon encounter.
I think we all would.
Amon is so cool, but it's gonna be, it's not gonna be Amon.
It's gonna be what's his face? Sharhot, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because
which is lame.
In his defense, I do love the hair. He's got great hair.
Yeah, all right, man.
There's that red
I don't know,
mane.
they might do Amon. Like, we don't fully know everything in set 6 yet. Like, these encounters were just kind of out of left field, so who knows? They could.
Definitely. But who's to say, really? All
right.
New cards. Yay?
Yeah, that's it for the new cards for now. I have to go back to Kyrus's Twitter real quick just to see what we're getting next week. I know Thursday we're getting the new Roroa, but I don't remember what we were doing what they were doing for Tuesday. Right, Graham Grace Faverneel next Tuesday. Also, I guess Your Days 2 is getting a promo card.
What?
I forgot Dear Days 2 was coming out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since I will not be worrying about that game.
Yep. And I think we've complained about it on this show before, too. Like Dear Days 2, not just Dear Days.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's, the energy is something to behold. My wife is playing the Aladdin game from the Dream
Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, on our Switch right now.
I owned that game as a kid.
As did she.
I beat. It's one of the few Disney games I beat on the SNES. I never beat the Lion King one. I think
the Lion King one's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it has the platforming is really annoying, especially the I can't wait to be king level.
Oh, damn it!
Where there's like the giraffe heads that like tilt down and knock you off, and you just die. And it's styled like an arcade game. You just freaking game over.
Oh, you can't even I died.
Fucking cable.
It's so annoying. Yeah. That game sucks.
Yeah.
How's your desk setup going?
Oh,
Any particular deck you wanted to play against?
go with what you feel.
Aside from Welstra, any particular decks you wanted to play with?
I mean, I shoved a 2 hedgehog into Magnolia. I don't know how effective they're going to be, or if they're even going to be effective at all. But it's also not enough of a like change to the deck strategy for me to be like, yay! So it's fine.
What the?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
What the hell?
Do you have anything you could be using as markers?
As markers?
Yes.
Why? For power?
No. Because this motherfucker puts them on your field too.
Post-its.
Yeah, just anything that I can use to mark the infinity eyes.
All right, I'm gonna use post-its because that's just the kind of guy I am. I should probably also turn on the overhead light because that'll probably make it easier. 1 second.
Wait, my camera's plugged in now, so I should switch.
Part of me wonders if I should start doing this at the kitchen table. I feel like if I did it at my kitchen table, it would be a better space for playing the game we love so much.
Maybe.
Is that true?
What, that I love this game so much?
That'd be a better space.
Oh, yeah, probably because it's like a long picnic table shape. So I think you can just like put the computer way down and then fold it, and then it looks better than having to kind of
just use the webcam I gave you ages ago.
Because that webcam got lost in the move.
Oh, that's right. I'll get you another one. That's something that a webcam is cheap enough that I can just buy you one and not have you feel bad.
Yep, that works perfectly. Give it to me for Christmas. We're cool.
Yeah.
I'll get you something from Japan. It'll be fine.
Like webcam plus like a second boom arm for you to like.
I have a boom arm.
But... Yeah, but like a second one for the webcam. So what I'm doing.
Gotcha. I wish there was a way to just kind of. That's like that, and so on. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. I need that. I'm too lazy to go all the way over there and pick it up. I have my dice. I have more dice.
Nice. Here, I'll go get my dice from my.
Oh, you have
my backpack. Not about the markers, just for power.
Yep.
Why were you talking about my Aladdin game?
Because I love it.
I'm now playing Disney.
Nice.
She should play Kingdom Hearts.
True.
I'll get back to Kingdom Hearts 3 one day. You lied.
I'll probably never play Kingdom Hearts 3. I do not care.
Will you play Kingdom Hearts 4?
God, no. Kingdom Hearts. I can only think about the Pro ZD skip.
Yeah.
What?
Welcome back. We were saying Katie should play Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Darkness will defeat the light.
Oh, you heard her from the other room.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm trying to get her to play the Phoenix Wright games because she's so into true crime. That seems like something that she would enjoy. Because she's always been kind of a like Animal Crossing type person, but I wonder what other things she would enjoy if she gave herself a chance.
Yeah. All right, even or odd?
Please.
It is a 5. You choose.
I'll go first.
Banger hand. 3 back.
1 back. This is not bad. Not bad at all. What are you laughing at?
Is that just like a bot in our chat? Lovely.
Oh, I can't see any of the comments right now. I have it on full screen. Let's see what the original. Oh, now people show up. Great. Where has everyone been this whole time? The 12 minutes
eating dinner.
Didn't realize. I just assumed people were all bummed out. Discard for Strazer, and then that's it. Go ahead.
Draw.
Do you think the light will defeat the darkness? It's okay. You just missed me talking about Romancing Saga 2.
And then me confusing him for Romancing the Stone, and then him getting mad at me. Teehee, that was my alt. Didn't realize.
Some people can't appreciate peak.
8.
Guess so. 8, sure.
Nothing.
Damage, bowl line.
Okay. Do you want to like move your thing up a little bit so you have more space?
Well,
or can you like physically not?
It's kind of shoved into a corner. So like if I do this, it's bumps into the wall.
I see.
Hence picnic table. I think I'm going to try something different next time. I'm going to try moving into the kitchen and see if that
he's encroaching.
Does anything. Yes. All right. Draw. Of course, that's what happens. Discard. Go into Uber, Soul Blast to get the doggo, and get my 3 energy. Also, yay, Atlas's hair is growing back. Zaro, I thought you were happy about me shaving my head.
It looks uncanny.
Now or when I shaved it?
Damn, the time for the Nappa cosplay is over.
Technically, like, because I was thinking of like when I was doing the teacher sketches, I'm like, I could kind of just bring wigs, right?
Yeah,
you could.
You could do that.
What I ended up doing is for like a student character, I put the beanie back on, and then I did the towel thing for a girl. But I had no idea what to do for the admin character because they're supposed to have like wacky, crazy hair, and with it gone, what are you gonna do? Playing Lubetsol. So draw and soul charge.
Yep.
Swing, energy blast 3. Pay Lubetsol, so I draw a card. Or operate Lubetsol.
I will take it.
Don't get your weave stolen. Shut up. Crit, power to man.
Right. No trigger. I can check. Nothing.
Okay, go ahead.
And draw.
So I'm trying like different things for the admin character. Either like trying to make the eyes crazier, or like I took one of Katie's like towel wrap things for after you shower.
Since I have the grade 0 in soul, I ride for free.
Huzzah.
There you are. So I will look at the top card of my deck. I'll leave it. Then I will counterblast, call Hooli back from the drop zone.
Give them glasses too. That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
I'll play Habitat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I did my first
7.
teacher sketch with a principal today, and I just gave him sunglasses, so Zara's not too far off.
I'll call Foxhole.
Okay.
Also, I forgot the energy charge. 10.
10. Let's go guard.
Okay. 10.
10. Yeah, guard.
Okay. 18.
No guard.
Heal. I will heal.
Cool. Draw trigger. Power minute.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Draw one. Stand. Draw for turn. Discard. For Wilstra, Uber's effect, Soul Blast, and ditch the doggo.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 differently named orders as each other and different from the things I already have. So going to be the laser and what's his face? I want to say Gutenberg. Freischutz.
Yep.
Doggo goes to orders it.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. From hand, I'm gonna play Lubetzal normally.
Yep.
And then I'll draw and soul charge. Divine Skill.
Oh.
Put laser and Freischutz into order zone, and then I shall operate the. What's the rest of this going to look like? I'll do the Freischutz to retire. Which dude in the front row?
Neither of them do anything.
Okay. And the one behind Vanguard?
I can give something back row attack when it boosts Levy draws.
Yeah, let's kill that.
I would recommend getting rid of Foxhill.
Yeah. So kill that, and then -5 to Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the laser's effect, energy charge 3, and draw 1. Let's see. Call Burkina, counterblast 1, and operates Lubetzal. So check top 5, call something. Let's call Freiheit.
Okay.
Atlas, when you tell students to write essays, do you make them stick with only he, she pronouns, or do you allow them to use they for singular use too?
I mean, they for singular is fine, right?
Yeah, like where's Matt? They're in the kitchen.
Hello.
Like, yeah, like it sounds normal if you don't think about it very much, and like it's fine.
Anyways, I have -5.
People have
from
been using it that
Freiheit.
way for such a long fucking time.
My shoots, right?
Yeah. So operating from Berhina, that's from another card's ability. That's not gonna work. Okay. Call Bubble Mine.
Okay.
And swing with Berhina for 18 to your 8.
8. Aren't I 5?
Oh,
I'm at grade 2.
that's right. Just making sure that it's not. Nope, that works anyway. For some reason, I was like, "Oh, it's got to be grade 2 or greater." Nope, doesn't matter.
25.
So yeah, 5.
Or 20.
Yeah. Okay, and about shove, counter charge. Let's see. Okay, so with Freiheit, So Soul Blast 2.
Yep.
And let's do operates the Betzel, so for the draw.
Okay.
10 to your 5.
I will twin cast on that one.
Okay. And then swing Energy Blast 2.
Yep.
Operates Freiheits, one closest to deck, I guess.
Sure.
And then Counterblast, bounce Freiheit, call it, and then effects of what's it called? There you go. Soul Blast 2 to draw one because something's being operated. Okay, so this is.
I'll take it.
Okay. First, the Vetsol. Second, another Welsh.
Damage check.
Okay, and 23 to your 0.
Yep.
And done. Go ahead.
Stand. Draw.
Second question, do you let your students write in first person for opinion or argumentative essays? I do not. The district does not want you doing that. You can do first person for narrative. Okay, so yes for narrative, no for argumentative. Sorry.
Let's see. We're upon by grade 3. I energy blast 3. Look at the top 5.
But yeah, they're real big on informational text and real big on like using multiple texts for the sake of buzzwords. Which fine, that makes sense.
Look at the top 5. Reveal it, put it into my hand. I'll add this.
I find it funny that when you actually start writing things that like for anything important, you can just do whatever. Like later in life.
I think the idea is that you need to learn the rules so you can break them effectively.
Yeah.
I
was reading a math textbook once, and the guy's like, just puts a fucking like,
anyways,
music music bar like as the footnote, and he's like, "This sucks." Here's this song that's like about. Here's this song because that's how much it sucks. I'm like, I don't think this guy's okay.
What, he's quantifying how much he hates a song?
It was in a math book.
Yeah, he's quantifying how much.
No. He's saying like some like he was like there was like some like I don't remember the context anymore, but it was like some argument for something, and he's like, "This argument sucks, and here's how much it sucks."
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's just so funny.
Levy draw skill. I'm gonna put an infinity eyes on one of your front row, just either of them.
Okay. I'm putting post-its.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divine skill. Soul Blast. Put another infinity eyes on your front row, on your other front row.
Okay.
And then he gets 10k in a crit.
All right.
Let's see.
Honestly, if Levy Dress like catches on, I kind of want to be the guy that brings post-its to locals, being like.
I mean, your opponent would have infinity eyes markers.
But this is funnier.
I'll leave this on top. And then I will counterblast 1. What damage does that look like right now? To bring back the Foxhill.
Okay.
Call. Skill. Energy Blast 3. Look at my top 2 cards.
I don't understand.
Put 1 to hand, and I'll put this to the bottom, and he gets 5k. And then since I have 3, and since there are 3 infinity markers that exist that are mine, he gets another 5 and can attack from the back row as long as there's not another copy of him in the back.
How dare you get an extra attack? What the sun will explode.
Yeah.
I don't understand why school districts do that, but whatever. College is way better for allowing me to use I. Like, it's encouraged, especially for opinionated pieces. Again, understandable.
Yeah.
I get what they're getting at with it. Like, you have to like learn the thing so you know how to fuck with it.
I didn't play in order this turn, right? So I'm going to activate Frozen Resentments.
Nice. Check that top 3. Call a thing.
Yeah.
I think it works in grade
Highlander.
school because nobody has actual opinions yet anyway.
Or yeah, not opinions that they didn't get from their parents. Definitely.
Right. So whatever.
Am
I at 10 cards in my drop zone yet? Probably not.
Yeah, and like these are freshmen that I'm like doing this
1,
for.
2,
so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunate.
Like, there's this one kid who is going through his growth spurt right now, and there have been days where he's like, I just don't own pants. I'm wearing shorts because I outgrew all my pants, and I have to buy more. And I'm like, that sucks.
Fox skill, I will give Phylander 10k and the ability to attack from the back row.
Okay.
So this is 23 plus 15, 38 with a crit.
Sure.
Okay.
Eat me,
First
Daddy.
check. Crit. Crit. Let's see. This is 20. These are all 20. I'll give it to Phylander. He becomes 28. Second check. Crit. Crit. I'll just give another 10k to the back row here.
Okay. 1, crit.
Yep.
Power to van. 2, Freiheit. 3, Elfier's girl. 4, crit.
I mean, you saw me like stacking and milling my deck this entire time. It was bound to happen.
I figured double trigger, not double crit.
Nope.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, the next one was also a crit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Take these post-its and shove them up your ass.
Damn, I didn't even get to do anything with Levy Dross.
Ah, what a shame. Do you want to do a game too?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you want me to play Levy Dross again, or do you want to play something else?
You can do whatever you want. I'm cool playing it again, or
Mm-hmm.
you doing something else?
Part of me just wants to take the victory because Levy Dross is really bad in this set.
Yeah. Should I play something? No. I think every time I lose with a Brandgate deck on stream, Lauren gets a little more mad at me. And,
Let's play Blankmeyer.
nice. And for people who are like, who's Lauren? He's the Brandgate guy at my locals.
You know. Because getting crit to death this time wasn't good enough. Let's just play the deck whose
That
entire
would
gimmick is
exactly
critting.
otherwise, yes. Yeah.
Critting to death. Look at my shiny starter.
Sexy.
I probably paid too much money for this frame rare, but it's fine.
Yeah. Was that in your case split, or was that no different?
No, this is from BCS. I bought
Right.
it because it was it was like the promo thing that they had for the shop where if you bought stuff from the shop, they give you these promo packs where you get like FRs.
Yeah. One of the people from my locals, you know who you are, just keeps buying trial decks and then selling off the energy markers and all that stuff, and he's like made kind of bank for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's selling promos, and the promos are worth stuff, and it just sounds exhausting. Hey, my old roommate passed the bar exam. Good for him.
Nice. All right.
Not fog machine guy. Other guy. Good guy.
Yeah. Do you want to roll dice again, or do you want to just choose?
I'll just go first.
Okay.
Lauren is a guy. Yeah, it's Loren. Lauren is a dude. Draw. Discard Elfier's girl for this, and go ahead.
Draw. Drop this. Right. Energy 3. Draw. 8.
Yeah, take it.
Evoke Alchemist.
The doggo. What a
Okay.
shame.
Go ahead. There's like not enough space for all of the things I have to be playing.
card. Go into Uber,
Mhm.
Soul Blast Strarzar, and get this doggo. Oh, Lauren. Never seen a guy with that name. Probably never seen a guy with the name Atlas. I don't know what to tell you.
Heard of one before.
Really?
Yeah, the one in mythology.
No, like an actual person.
No.
I've met a lot of dogs with the name Atlas, but never a person. For some reason or another. Damn, I can't play anything that turn. That sucks. Okay, this is 10.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Heal.
Damage, crit, power.
Go ahead.
Stand.
Shapes
Draw.
of things to come.
I'll draw. Ride. Check top. Reveal top 3. These go into the soul. I do not shuffle.
Okay.
And then I draw a card.
Atlas is a pet. I mean, you don't know what I do with my weekends.
All right. Call this guy. I will Soul Blast 1. Grab Game of Underworld and put it in my order zone. Man, Vanguard board is so cluttered these days.
Yeah.
Alright. Next, I will call this so I can look at top cards of my deck equal to the number of set orders plus 1, and then put 1 into my soul, and then shuffle my deck. And if I looked at 2 or more, I shuffle my deck, and then I have the option to counterblast 1 to either put a grade 2 or greater card back into my hand, or put a set order from my soul into my hand.
Okay.
Blech. So I will use that to grab Vaydrock Dragon back to my hand. Alright. Does this have to choose something in the back row? Yes, it does. Alright. 10. This is my Vanguard.
I can see that. 25.
Okay. Nothing.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I'll take that. Fry height.
10.
And blend.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, stands, draw. Discard Elfingers, who will then come back. Soul Blast. Discard the dog, which then goes to Order Zone. Yeah, getting. Let's see what I got here. That's good. Gets Fry Heights and the Betzel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play the Betzel normally.
Mm-hmm.
So draw and soul charge.
Yep.
And then Divine Steel
Yep.
puts Fry Height and the laser.
Yep.
And then operates operate Lubetzel, get the top 5, call something.
Okay.
Which be Berhina. And then the laser to draw a card, energy charge 3 momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1. Okay. And then Berhina's effect, counterblast. Operate Lubetzel, top 5. Call something. Let's go Bulbul Mine.
Okay.
Call Wilstra and Bubblemine.
Yeah.
Let's do. Well, that's not going to work anyway. Constant that is reduced by counterblast 1. If I do that, then there's no reason to. All right. Let's do a swing with the rear guard Wilstra for 21.
21.
Yes.
Let's go 25.
Okay, end of battle. Bubblemine, counter charge.
Mm-hmm.
Swing with Vanguard, Energy Blast 2. To operate Freischütz and retire. Do either of them matter? Or
This one doesn't do anything anymore. This one gets 5k if it's chosen by Game of Underworld.
okay, just kill that. Kill that, minus 5k to Vanguard. Bounce the rearguard Welstra and call Freischütz. So 23.
That's your Vanguard. I'll take that.
First, second, 2 PGs.
Damage check.
23.
3. I'm at 5 right now.
Yes.
25.
And 18.
Sure.
Yeah. I forgot to still last to draw, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Stand. Draw. Wrong deck. Anyways, I should be at 9 energy right now. All right. Top 3. These two go into soul. Shuffle. Draw. I will call the new guy, Vadrock Dragon. So on play, I can, if it's not during the battle phase, I can soul charge 1, and then I can counterblast 1 to choose a card from my soul with a different name from it and call it to rearguard circle. So I think let's call Zamoog. So Zamoog skill, counterblast 1, top 3.
All
I'll
the
put-
choices.
I'll put 2 and shuffle.
You had so many choices there.
I know. Draw. I'll swap these 2. I'll call Evoke Alchemist. All right. Yeah. Start of battle phase, I'll give this boost.
Okay.
Swing with Zamoog. Energy Blast 3. 15 with a crit.
Intercept.
Okay. All right. Attack. Skill. 2, 3. I don't need this. 4. Bind them face down. I'm running out of space on my desk. I will draw a card. And so let's see. And then scale counterblast to restand.
Zamoog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was 23 plus 13, 38.
PG. Discard.
Yep. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. I have any PG. That's not good. Oh, also bind 2 of your rear guards face down. You know. 20.
What's the other one hitting for?
This will be 25 with a crit.
I'll take that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
All right,
Go
go ahead.
that goes.
That's the way the news goes. Draw. Persona Red.
Yep.
Draw. Play the Betzal from hand.
Mm-hmm.
So draw and soul charge.
Yep.
What are you at? You're at 3 or 4?
3.
3. Okay. She's not going to be much help either. Let's Energy Blast 7. Draw 1.
Mm-hmm. How much
Ooh,
damage
that
are
was-
you at right now? 2 or 3?
That was a 10.
No, how much damage?
Oh, damage 2.
Okay.
2.
I think I can still OTK you at 2 damage.
Okay. That's got a boost for that anyway. She isn't going to help. Call another Wellstra. Call Bovelmine.
Okay, we're doing this again.
Doing this again, yes. So swinging for 31.
31, 33.
In and CC.
Mm-hmm.
And then doing this with the Wellstra to then retire Zamud.
Alright.
And bounce and call. And the effect of her to Soul Blast 2 for a draw. So this is 33.
I'll take this.
Okay. First, it's another in Wellstra and then laser.
Damage. My persona. No, I needed that.
20?
20. I'm at 8 right now, right?
Yes.
23.
All right. And then this is 33 to your 8.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Zamoog.
And done. Go ahead.
I'm running out. God. Shit. Stand.
Picnic
Draw.
table.
Oh, energy charge 3 after. Persona ride. Draw. Alrighty. Cards in my soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I just have to like math out what I want to do right now. Sure. I'll Soul Blast a Blankmire. Search my deck for another copy of Game of Underworld. I should have one more. Yes, I do. So now I can choose 2 things to give boost.
Atlas, what do you think of Bunny Maloney? I think it's absolutely insane. For anyone who is into Bluey, if you put it on acid, you can go to patreon.com/Nexus at night, give us $1, and then you can see Zaru posting Bunny Maloney clips in our Discord constantly.
I will activate that so I can now look at my top 3 cards. Put a copy of her into my soul. Shuffle. I'm not going to use her other ability. Calls a Moog.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at some cards, baby.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just going to operate on the principle that I'm trying to kill you this turn.
Yes.
That didn't help. Okay. Start of the battle phase. These both get boost. He gets 5k. And right now, he's at +10 from his own ability.
Okay.
Let's go 25 with a crit.
Okay. And I haven't been divine skilled yet, so 28.
Yep. Blangmire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the contents of my soul don't really matter anymore. +15. All right, this is 58 with a crit, no sentinels.
Take it.
Okay. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
First, elf ears, and second is PG.
Okay. I'm just gonna warn you now, it's a lot. This gains another 10k because I bound 4 more cards.
Can I PG it?
No, you cannot. It's for the whole turn.
Right. Okay.
So let's see. 25 plus 15 is 40. Plus 70 with a crit.
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta take that first. Heal.
I am at 5.
I'm at 4. No heal for me. Power and crit. I'm dead. So
Oh, very
crit, draw, Welstra, Freischeites, 2
Yeah.
PGs, another Welstra, and the laser. So
yeah, I was operating on the principle that this was going to kill the shit out of you.
yeah, that was a pretty good principle, I think. I think if I was being more aggressive, I should have gone with the laser last turn to ping you and try and go for game.
Yeah. I don't know if you could. You didn't crit on Welstra, so I don't know if you could have gone for game.
Maybe not. But I was also playing somewhat conservatively, knowing that you would wipe my board every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't really have
Did you
anything I
die
can
out?
call. I did, yeah.
Blankmeyer punched for 4 damage.
Yeah.
Only 4?
Only 4.
Yeah, I didn't check. Unfortunately, I didn't get any triggers.
But he took the OT on damage. How do you lose?
On like his last attack, so it didn't like stop him from doing more. The French are crazy.
It saved you a card.
Yeah.
I guess a card.
Well, actually, I kind of wanted the counterblast too, so it reduced my next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I could think of where like, man, the OT kind of hurt me there.
Yeah, that is actually
Cards left in deck, by the way.
But I remember when the first OT first came out. I'm like, this is gonna be the most infuriating thing when it happens.
Yeah.
It's just like you just don't get a counterblast because you took the OT on just like the only damage, and you're like, I hate it here.
Yeah. I need to go help Katie with something. We can do another game.
All right.
Once I come back, give me a few minutes.
All
Do
right.
stuff, say stuff.
I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I've just been reading shonen manga. I can't believe Kagurabachi is not terrible after all of the memes people made about it.
Happens.
Yeah. I don't know if you were. I mean, you don't go on social media that much, but I don't know if you knew about the like Kagurabachi posting that people were doing.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, so like for whatever weird reason, like when it was first starting in Shonen Jump, like people started memeing on it as this like classic masterpiece for like no real reason. I think part of it was just disparaging Boruto, which is probably correct. No one seems to like that series.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, now that we're like a year into its run, everyone was like, you know, actually Kagurabachi's pretty good despite all of the memes. But now it's really hard to talk about it because no one can tell if you're just continuing this year-old meme that's probably dead now, or if people actually just like it. But it is very popular in Shonen Jump right now, so that's nice, I guess.
Nice.
It's not like super deep or anything, as all shonen aren't, but you know, it's like a fun series.
Babe, there's a Jay and Silent Bob crossover with Degrassi.
Yeah, part of it was like the main character looked really generic, and then part of it was also like when the first chapter came out, like one of the first pages, like the main character has a scar on his face. So, you know, one of his friends are talking to him, and it's like, you know, you could just get that scar removed, right? It's like, no, it reminded me of the day my father died, so I must keep it so that I can start my day with fresh hatred. And everyone was like, oh my god, this is so
but does
edgy
it
and
clear
dumb.
parkour civilization?
Probably not.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I will say, like, art style wise, one of the interesting things about it is that the author doesn't use a lot of like motion lines to demonstrate movement. So a lot of it is just like implied movement from like the end results
Interesting.
of an action.
Is it specific
Like-
to Tylenol or is it?
Like, it's really interesting when it works, but sometimes it means you have to reread a page like 2 or 3 times to be able to figure out what's happening. Oh yeah, also I'm looking back at the like normal monster video with Farfa, and there was the one where like he was absolutely convinced he knew the flavor text of Dark Gray, but then got it confused with a different card that looked identical to it. Atlas really should use the microphone when he goes out.
Probably.
Welcome back.
Hello.
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 Kagurabachi. So
Kagurabachi.
it's a Shonen Jump manga, but I was talking about how like when it was first beginning in Shonen Jump, everyone started memeing on it as like the next great masterpiece for some fucking reason. Because
no.
I think just because like the art, like they tried to pull a Morbius on it basically.
Oh Christ.
Because the art looked really generic, and then like when the first chapter came out, there was this really like silly, edgy line. So like what happened is the main character has a scar on his face from like the day that his father died, and so one of his buddies is like, "Hey, you know you could have the scar removed." And he's like, "No, I must keep it. It reminds me of that day. Every time I look at my face in the morning, it gives me new hatred." And so that was such a like dumb, edgy line that everyone was convinced it was just going to be like a meme of a series, and started doing the Morbius thing. And then it turns out actually the series is pretty good and has maintained popularity now that it's like a year into its run.
Well, that's good that it managed to get back on its feet instead of like be 8 seconds of fame and then flame out spectacularly.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a Japanese manga, so I don't think Japan cares about what our dumbass memes are, but
I mean, they have memes in Japan too. It's not just like an American.
But like this was a completely like American like anime Twitter thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to mute myself. My bad.
Yeah. Should I play the Cat Girl or should I play like updated Chris Rain? How long do we want this game to be?
Preferably not too long, because after this, I want to get off the stream, and then I'm gonna go walk into the ocean. And by that I mean I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep because I'm tired.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are you playing Magnolia?
I was gonna like try and shoddily put together.
All right, yeah. If you're gonna make Impaldio work, I will play Listia Fail. Just I don't want to try and like redo my fucking.
Oh man, I should have just said that I was playing Magnolia or Silhouette Man or something.
I mean, no, I think the game would take longer if I did that playing Listia Fail.
Yeah, but it would also take longer for me to put this together.
Too late.
Too late. I smell burning. For who?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like about Kagurabachi being like a parody series is that it like probably wouldn't have. Because that's the thing is like I don't think Japan was in on the joke of us just turning it into like this Morbius anime.
Right.
Like that was just completely like a Twitter thing that I don't think Japan was like largely aware of. So it was just this like weird meme, and then it turned out that the series was good actually.
You joke about the like, oh, it reminds me of my father or whatever, the star.
Yeah. I
had like a similar conversation, not about my dad, but like the star on my face for picture day, where I was like, can I like turn my head away from the camera so the star is hidden? And he's like, you have to be.
Coincidentally, I do have a screenshot of that page just because I was sending it to a different friend. So I'll put that in our Facebook chat.
Nice. Okay. So like, where I was like, I don't like seeing my star in pictures. He's like, but they have to look dead on. And I'm like, I work here. Let me turn my fucking face away from the camera. And he was like, okay. And then it did it. And it was fine because the guy is not taking my passport photo. He can relax. But yeah, it was that same thing where I was like, it's a reminder of the time I brained myself on the coffee table. It's not a very romantic story, like losing your father or whatever.
Okay, now I'm remembering a time. Apparently, someone left the stove on in the kitchen, but that reminds me of a time where I was trying to make like chicken stock, and then I like forgot to check on it, and so I just So like at some point, like 5 hours later, I started smelling burning. I was like, oh shit, I was making chicken stock, huh? And like it was just burnt because all the water had evaporated.
No. I love how casual that sounded. Oh
Yeah.
shit, I burnt the chicken stock, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
At least you didn't burn your house down or something.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten to that point ever. I have forgotten to turn off the stove a couple of times. One was making the chicken stock. I mean, that one the stove was supposed to be on, but I think I left it on high heat. I was supposed to like check on it and turn it down.
Oh.
So instead of letting it simmer for 3 hours, it was just on at full blast, so all the water evaporated and it burnt.
That's rough. There's one of my kids last year, their house burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
And like they explained it to me and I was like, okay, this sucks, let me try and help you, blah blah blah. This year I gave them an assignment because I took my elective again for funsies, and we were it was like an assignment of like processing trauma because we were watching Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And they wrote about that house fire. A bunch of other kids who were like, I don't want to do the assignment, and ran it through AI. AI would always spit out something about a house fire. So like that's how I knew it wasn't them. And then for her, I was like, it's a good thing I knew about this from last year, because otherwise I would have been like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I hate cooking with chicken. Why, Zario? What's so bad about cooking with chicken? I like how you only gave me okay. Oh, right, because automod gauges other stuff. Sorry.
The automod is the only thing you need one of.
Right. For some reason, I had it in my head you needed multiple copies for some reason or another. I'm going to be reading the cards as we go along, by the way.
That's fine.
This is going to be...
You don't know what my deck is doing either, so I'm going to have to explain everything regardless.
Correct, sir. That's...
Make sure your deck is 50 cards.
Yes. Can do. I'm going to unironically be running Gather 2, which is like written like it's the sarcastic. But Gather! Do we even have enough cards to make this into a deck? Gotta pick apart Silhouette Man too to make this happen. Don't fall. Okay. Good. Got those. Got triggers, got PGs, got both of mines.
Yeah. So I can also explain to you how the deck works as we go.
Sure.
And if you ever find, if you like the deck, obviously just keep it. But if you ever find yourself wanting to like get rid of it, I'll just take it back.
Okay.
But I would like you to actually try to play with it first.
Very teachery of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I made you do that, wax on, wax off.
No, it's just I want to be able to cover all sorts of different decks, and like I can't be I don't have time to be playing everything, so I have to force at least a couple onto you.
Yeah. Divine Still Sugma. Oh, Christ. Eric, where you been? I just learned he like got a new job and stuff, and like we haven't talked in long enough where like me shaped like you seeing me bald. It's crazy. Okay, I need to figure out 6 more spots of stuff.
What generic orders do you have? The order that makes like Shadow Army tokens?
I do somewhere. Oh, I know what I forgot to get the cyclers. Let me go get those.
Oh yeah,
Those.
you have 6 of them, right?
I do. So that one writes
Liter-
itself.
Yeah, literally just put all 6.
Mhm. Two. Yeah, and I don't think you can do the what's it called? The cat in here, can you? Obviously not here. Delivering mail. I mean, I wasn't trying to like throw you under the bus. It was just like, I don't know, we haven't talked in a while. It was nice to hear from you. That's all. Oh god, are they in like another fucking box? Damn it. I have the energy blaster ones from Silhouette Man because those are in the actual deck, but the Soul Blast at the bottom, those are in another box somewhere, and I think I know where they are, but
Okay.
let's
Just proxy them.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn Fry Height backwards, and that is gonna be the Soul Blast at the bottom ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Got that. Good.
Blankmeyer, like whatever, sees mood, man. All right, we back in. Yeah. I mean, see, if Blankmeyer wasn't so like stupid expensive because of all the generics it had to run, it would be a very good just brain dead deck.
Yeah. Wait, what's Moon Man again? That's,
the new card in set 7.
Oh.
I don't think we covered it while we were covering the news because our bot fucking sucks.
Yeah.
No, because that one was announced on Tuesday. That's why I didn't cover it, because the rest of Tuesday was just like collabs.
Yeah, and then the rest.
But yeah, set 7 is coming out February in Japan.
Okay.
And I think I'd have to go look again, but
Okay.
I think like the way things are working out right now, because we're getting set 6 in February, so like we might be able to close the gap depending on what they decide to do.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. All right.
Yep.
Boost order package is neat, but yeah, feels bad. Do is put 2 back.
I already did my mulligans earlier.
Great. Roll them dice. I'm going even.
Yeah. I can't remember if I shuffled my deck though, so I'll shuffle again.
Okay.
All right. You said you want even?
Yes, please.
Okay. It is a 5 again.
You pick, then.
I will go first. All right.
And I remember the day when I washed my face and looked in the mirror. I see this scar every morning. So every day I start the morning with fresh hatred. ... And you've been living like this ever since then. It's going to break you.
Yeah.
So you want to stop me? What the fuck?
Discard this. Nanami skill. Bring it back. Go ahead.
Draw 3. Okay. Discard. So let's.
You get your Automod token.
Yes.
It's not supposed to be in your deck. It's a token card.
Oh, and put it. Oh, I thought it was from deck.
Yeah. No, it's a token.
Okay.
So you don't put it in your deck. Do you need another? Do you need a 50th card in your deck?
Wait. I would need a 50th card, except I can't find. There it is. Okay. Into your order zone. Order zone, you cannot raid. Play 3 cards with that Impaldio, and you can have automod gauges or cards put into your deck.
So when a card is put into your damage zone, you can take something from the drop zone and put it as an auto mod. Then your Vanguard gets 5k.
Okay, I'm very surprised that this is not just part of the deck for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like that, but okay, screw it. So this is just going to be outside it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just going to put another card. Fuck. Let's do this one random Stoicheia card as the energy cycler. As a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
In the deck it goes. Okay. Cool. Did that. Give my 3 energy and draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
And swing for 8.
I'll take it.
PG.
Damage check. Nothing.
Judge. Yeah, exactly.
Stand.
This is what happens when you bully me into doing stuff. I don't do my homework. And yet the irony is not lost on me.
Right. Energy 3.
If any of my students happen to be watching, what kind of irony was that?
Soul Blast. Put the bottom. Draw. Call. Let's go 10.
Okay, let's go 23.
Okay. No trigger. And this is 18.
18?
I completely forgot to use her skill.
Oh.
I think the soul charge is mandatory, but so I have to soul charge. Let me double check this card. Yeah, so the soul charge is mandatory, so I have to do that. So I have to it's still nothing, but I will not do the draw because I missed that part. So this is still 18.
Draw.
Okay.
Spider-Man, draw 1.
And then you put a card from your drop zone into the auto mod.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, when this cards put into your damage zone during your opponent's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw. Then energy charge 3, discard an energy cycler.
Mm-hmm.
Or not energy cycler, the soul blast one.
Yeah.
So, gonna soul blast, put this on bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1. Okay. Call this Nebula Invoke. And then I'm gonna attack and soul blast for plus 5k.
Okay.
15.
Sure.
And 10.
OT to pass.
It's crit. You're fine. Go ahead.
Stand. Draw. Drop Nampy. Ride. Energy charge 3. And then I will energy blast for the grade 2. So I will draw a card. And then soul charge 1. Since I have Lycia fail, she gets +5. I should conserve my hand for now. Okay. First, let's swing for a 15.
And you're at grade 3, right?
Yes.
20.
Okay. 23.
25.
Okay. Attack, skill. I'll put these 2 into my soul. Energy blast 3. Put those 2 into my soul, and then she gets 10k and a drive skill. I'll counter blast 1, stand her, and then when the grade 1 is put into my soul, I can draw and counter charge. So this is 23, 3 drives.
Take it.
Okay. First, crit power.
Root beer, I am at 1 damage. Don't you dare OTK me from here.
You're fine.
Do it.
All right. Okay.
If I had gone second, it might have been worse for you.
Maybe. What's his face? Impaldio and Gather.
Okay, so now you can put 2 things from your drop zone into your...
Yes. So I'm just gonna do those.
And your Vanguard gets 10k.
Yes.
So you are at 20 now.
Yes.
All right. So this is so that's 25 plus 8. 33.
20, 35.
Okay. And then I will Soul Blast 1. Put this back to my hand. Go ahead.
Stand, draw.
Okay. We're good on Soul.
Discard for Impaldio when wrote upon. Top card.
And
then pick something from auto mod gauge and put in hand. So
you don't have to put anything in your hand, but you can.
It's my ride line and some crits. So I don't know. Card's a card, right?
Yep. I mean, shield is good.
Yeah.
How many gauges are you at?
3.
Okay.
After doing that.
Yeah, so most of your cards, I think, need 4.
Yeah. So doing that with Impaldio here, choose a card from your drop, put it face up as
Auto mod.
gauge, check top 5,
Mhm.
and then call something greater or less to rare. I guess I'll call Vindishar.
Yes, that is correct.
And he gets all your front range give 5k for every 2. So now that I have 4, they get 10k.
Yep.
And then probably not going to do Divine Skill yet because you're at what, 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not worth the. Okay. If you have 2 or more, it's 5k, and then if you have 8 or more, cannot be. This unit's drive cannot be reduced by card effects. That's fun.
Yeah.
When it attacks, if you have 4 or more automod gauges and no drive checks were performed, Carlos 1. Okay, and then end of the battle, bind this unit.
Mm-hmm.
But free cards, I guess. Call Bulbaline.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing and counterblast to do just that.
Okay. So that's 23 with 1 drive.
Yeah, or 28 because it's 10 from Impaldio and 5 from himself.
Okay. Let's go 43.
Signal drive. It is Spacewalk Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And then out he goes.
Yep.
And then here is 23.
I'll take this.
Okay, first Spacewalk, second another Impaldio.
Let's see a fail.
Soul Blast gets 5k. If you have 5 or more auto gauges, gets 15. That's not that. Nothing. All right, this is 23.
Skill. Counterblast 1 draw.
Okay, the battle. Both mind that. Sucker, and go ahead.
Okay. Stand and draw. Persona Ride. Draw. Damn. 10k to my front row. All right. Skill. I will counterblast 1. And energy charge 3. Actually, nah. I will not use her skill to draw. It's probably wrong, but plus 10 here. It's 15 right now. All right. 26.
28.
Okay. Attack. Energy blast 3. Put these 2 into soul. Let me just count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's plenty. Gets an additional 5k from the grade 3, so that's plus 15. So this is 38 with 3 drives.
I'll just PG that.
All right.
And discard. Go ahead.
All right. Triple drive first, second, third. Divine skill. I will restand her. She gets 5k and a crit for the rest of the fight.
I hate that that's all the time, too.
Yep. 43 with a crit. One
And-
drive.
MLB.
Take it.
Crit
So-
power here. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. That's fine.
So still 3 damage, though, which means
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay, OT, that's good. Power advantage,
Okay.
draw. And then 3rd. Okay.
All right. Well, good thing I didn't counterblast for this then. Big number to your rear guard.
Dead. Okay.
I will soul blast 1.
Oh, and then while all that was happening,
Yeah.
ages for 3. So,
Yep.
bam. Okay.
Yep. All right. Go ahead.
All right, how does Alice win this?
So I'm at 2, 4, 6. I'm at 7, and I'll be at 8 this turn. Draw, which is the magic number. Yes, it is. All right.
No, 3 is a magic number.
Well, it's never mind. Persona Ride, draw 1.
Yep.
And I don't
Alice
really.
is a fake Schoolhouse Rock fan.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I be a fake Schoolhouse Rock fan?
That's what I'm wanting to know. Why would you?
I mean, I want to know what conjunction, junction, and their functions are.
Look, if you don't think I'm an expert on Schoolhouse Rock, you
I'm not saying that you're not an expert on
You're
Schoolhouse
sadly
Rock.
mistaken.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're like perfectly in the middle of that generation too. That's like fucking on TV while you're being latchkey kids in the early '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna counterblast 1
Mm-hmm.
and discard for divine skill.
See, real ones know that
Yep.
the song for number 8 was Figure 8.
That's true. Counterblast and put something as gauge, and that puts me at 8. Check top 5 and call something. Which I guess would be Nebula Invoke Dragon.
Yep.
So we got 5, 10, 15, 20 to the front row.
Plus 30 to your front row right now. Okay.
Just that.
43 with 4.
Call another. And let's go call and call.
Okay.
Big number.
Yep.
They never got a 4th battle, did they?
Nope.
Cool.
Good.
Yay. And this kills grade 1s anyway. So here's 43 with
All right.
quad drive and a crit.
Yep. 68. Let me think. Go push it to 70. Yeah, let's just go 78.
78. Heal.
Yep.
Power to the one on my left.
Mm-hmm.
Second, all effects to the one on my right.
That crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
3rd and 4th.
Okay.
Okay, so 50, that's going to be plus 15. Okay, 25, 35. So 73. This is the one for for 1 damage.
Okay. How much is the one that has the crit?
Same number.
73. All
Yeah.
right.
So 73 for 1 and then 73 for 2.
Let me think. Okay, so I'm at 18 right now. This is 48. $58. No, I have to take all of them. Power.
Okay. End of battle, put this into soul and retire the thing in the back.
Yep.
And then Soul Blast 73 with the crit.
73. Okay. This one. So let me see. I'm at 28 right now. So this is 58 6. So I have to drop my whole hand to guard. That. Let's see.
You have to keep doing it. It looks like.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking.
Not about that. About the automod gauges. You have to keep putting them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to think. So if I do that, I'll draw 1 card and then yeah, I'll just take it. Draw, second check. GG.
Rip.
Seriously?
No PGs.
That's the thing that I won with. Was this pile of garbage.
Yeah. I could have guarded that, but I would have had to like discard my whole hand and that wasn't worth it.
Gotcha. That is very cool looking, but an incredibly boring deck.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking boring.
Yeah. Like, so if I had just held back the heal, because it still would have been 3 to pass, I should have just held the draw. Then I could have blocked 1, taken the other.
So, yeah. So, I guess this brings us to the end of our little journey.
Yeah, I need sleep.
Yep.
So what I can say is for people out there who are freaking the fuck out, so are we. But we're all here together, and we're here for you. We're glad you're here for us. And at Nexus at Night in all the places. We have a Blue Sky account now. I guess at some point the plan is to move over there and leave Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we'll see what happens. I have moved over there and left Twitter. There, you can only find me at Atlas Novak on Blue Sky now, or TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll keep posting with Nexus at Night on for a little bit as we start transitioning to Blue Sky. I keep forgetting to post everything on Blue Sky.
Yeah,
like whenever I just make random posts on Twitter.
We'll get there.
So yeah, I'm gonna start like trying to remember to transition.
That's good. And then I also keep forgetting to do wasn't it countdown? There was background well, banners maybe? There it is. Yeah. Down on the bottom. Where can they find you, Matt, with your mouth cut off?
Oh, hello?
Yeah. No, we're saying that on screen your mouth is cut off. Your microphone's fine.
Oh, at Twitter, on Twitter, at Wiggum is 2 G's, 2 Z's. Blue Sky should be similar.
Yeah. You can find me at Plasma Eclipse. It will probably be different when I make the Blue Sky account, but we'll see.
Yep. So
maybe I'll use this as an excuse to finally start my VTuber arc. And by that I mean I'm going to make it a PNG because I don't want to think about how I need to like slice the layers to make a moving model right now. I don't want to figure out all the live 2D bullshit.
That's
but I don't know, I feel like this month because there are so many holidays that like it's a good time now with so much time off to like, and also like work is a bit slower, so now is like just a decent time to try and like deal with that.
Right. Well, like last year, I'm going to spend my Thanksgiving break being a creepy hobo, writing in my apartment. And this time, instead of trying to write a TV pilot, I'm going to see if I can make any progress on this teacher music that I've been working on.
Good luck, gamer.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to try and use the spirit of NaNoWriMo because actual NaNoWriMo sucks. But I'm going to use the spirit of it to try and like do something this month. We'll see what happens.
Nice. So thanks everybody for listening. Patreon.com/nexusatnight. And until next time, I was Atlas.
I'm still Matt.
I'm Root Beer.
And have a good night, everybody.